Hi guys! Today I am going to show you everything that I have been eating since the weather has been warm out and my taste buds seem to change as the weather changes. So I am a food vegan and the only thing that I eat that I guess is not considered vegan is honey. I do eat organic honey. I absolutely love it. I've been a vegetarian my whole entire life. Well, since I was 9 years old and I'm 50 now. And I've been a vegan for I think about 5 years and I love it. I feel better than I ever have. Now the food that I'm going to show you today is just what I eat. I'm not saying this is how you should eat or this is how to be a healthy vegan. This is just the food that works for me. And I have a lot of digestive problems, so I have to kind of pick and choose and try out different foods that work for me. And even some foods that I want to eat, I physically can't because it hurts my stomach. So these are all the foods I have found that just work really good for me and make me physically feel good and keep my belly flat. That is another thing I want to tell you guys, something new that I'm doing today. I'm doing the TMT 30-day detox. And this is my new TMT tumbler. And you put your tea right in here. And this comes out, the strainer. And these are the two teas. There's the skinny tea and the colon tea. And all you do is take 1 teaspoon in the morning of the skinny tea, and it's such a tiny bit. Like, this is a measured teaspoon right here. I've already got it in there, so I'm not going to dump it again, but you just do 1 teaspoon, dump it in there, pour in your hot water, put the little strainer in there, and you can drink it just like that, or you can put honey in there. I like to use my organic honey in the tea. Then after I drink that, the next thing that I do in the morning is I have fruit. I love to have fruit first thing in the morning. I'll have my cut up pineapple, like a few bites of that. I've got this red and green grapes. I love to eat grapes in the summertime. And I will have a banana, or sometimes even 2, depending on how hungry I am. Then after that, I will put more hot water in here with the same tea. You can use it up to like 3 times the same tea that you have in there. So I'll fill this up all over again and leave the same tea in there, put a little more honey, drink that. Sometimes I even do it a 3rd time during the day. They give you this detox calendar chart, and I have been doing the detox for 10 days now. And you guys, look at my stomach. It is so flat. It completely deflated my stomach. This has worked already in 10 days. My belly is totally deflated. I even measured my stomach and I lost a whole inch around my waist in 7 days. I don't know, it might even be a little bit more by now. If you guys want to try this tea, I have a discount code for you guys. This video is not sponsored, but I will put the link below if you want to check it out and do the 30-day detox with me. Definitely come back and let me know how your results are going and how you're liking it. One thing that I did notice is when I'm using the colon tea, because I already have digestive problems, I have to take laxatives every single night before I go to bed, just to go to the bathroom like a normal person the next day. So I have to be careful with the colon tea because it does have a natural laxative type of tea in there, so I can't take too much. Now the instructions say to do the colon tea every other day, but I'm only doing it once a week and I'm still having amazing results. Then I switched over my protein powder over to the raw organic rice protein. It's more expensive, but it's so worth it because I drink this every single day, every morning. So along with my fruit and the tea, then I do one of my protein shakes. And I was doing it in the blender with other fruit, but since summertime came, I'm just mixing it with the unsweetened almond milk and putting 3 heaping tablespoons of the protein just into a shaker bottle. And that is what I do for my morning. Then throughout the day, basically, I just snack when I'm hungry. I always have food ready, healthy food that I can just grab and not have to think about what am I gonna eat. What I have been living on is my cucumbers, and I get the seedless cucumbers. I keep them all chopped up in the fridge, and these are what they look like. They're just like these big, giant, I think they're English cucumbers. They just say seedless when I order them. These cheesy kale chips are so delicious, you guys, and they're vegan. They taste cheesy because they have nutritional yeast in them. I have been eating about a bag a day. I have been loving this. I get all of my food delivered from Prime Now. I cannot stand going grocery shopping, and I cannot stand cooking. So everything you see here, I don't have to cook it all, and I don't even go to the grocery store. I have it delivered right to my door. I feel lonely doing this video today because the past couple of food videos I've done, I've had my baby grandson over here sitting up on the counter helping me. So I actually had him today, but I thought this would be too much. Plus I have a knife out and I wanted to show you guys how I'm gonna make my dinner tonight. So I'm doing this solo today. This yogurt I really love. It's got a lot of protein in it and it's vegan. This is Kite Hill Plain Unsweetened Almond Yogurt. This has 12 grams of fat, 180 calories, and 11 grams of protein and 7 carbs. This is so great, such a great source of protein. And what I like to do is mix it with my almonds and raisins. Here's the raisins, and I just mix that up. Sometimes I get the sweetened yogurt, but I try not to eat too much processed sugar, so that tastes really good and gives me a lot of protein. Another thing that I like to snack on, I have these brown rice organic rice cakes, and I use my organic creamy peanut butter, and I put my organic honey on there. So I just, instead of jelly, I put the honey on there, and that is another great snack. If I'm really craving something sweet, I discovered these are gluten-free sprouted brown rice cacao crisps. Oh my gosh, you guys. This, I could seriously eat the whole box. These are so good. They look like Cocoa Krispies. I don't know if you remember. It's like a junky cereal full of sugar, but this is not. This is so delicious. Sometimes I even just eat these right out of the box. They are delicious, or I do it like cereal with the almond milk. This is for 3/4 of a cup, 140 calories, 2 grams of fat, 28 carbs, and 2 protein. All that's in here is organic sprouted whole grain brown rice, organic coconut sugar, organic cacao, organic sunflower oil, organic sunflower lectin, unrefined salt, and vitamin E. I love this. So this is my junk food. Now for dinner, I will do 3 different things. The first thing that I do is I use my organic basmati rice, and I have a rice cooker that makes it so easy to cook. You just put it in there, push the little lever down, and it cooks. I don't know how, but it knows when to cook it, and it's done. And I also dump in these frozen organic peas and carrots right in there so it all cooks together. And then I have this made up for me when I want dinner. I've just already got it all made, and I just scoop out what I want and heat it up. Then I will put my organic garbanzo beans in there with my nutritional yeast flakes. This tastes like cheese. This is so good. And Celtic sea salt. This is salt that has good minerals in it, and it's actually a salt that's good for you. And sometimes I will use this organic unpasteurized soy sauce. This soy is good for you when it's unpasteurized. Now, one of the new things that I've been doing is I found these organic thin stackers. This is red rice and quinoa stackers, and this is what they look like. They're just like these little rice crisps that you can put anything on. These are for 4 of these cakes, so all 4 of these is 100 calories, 1 gram of fat, and 2 grams of protein, 23 carbs. This is so delicious. All that's in these is organic brown rice, organic red rice, and organic quinoa. Delicious. So I will show you, I'm actually starving right now, so I'm making my dinner and I will show you exactly how I do this. This is vegan cheese, and this is kind of like a treat. There's really no nutritional value in this. I just like treating myself to this once in a while. This is chow slices, vegan chow slices, and it has chow tofu in it. This is actually more delicious than real cheese, in my opinion. This is 1 slice is 60 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 4 carbs, no protein. So it's really nothing nutritional, but it's delicious. What I do is just take the cheese and just break it off and put it on the rice cake. And then I stick it in the microwave for like 10 seconds. I'm gonna go do that right now and I'll show you what it looks like all melted. All right, I don't know if you can tell, but the cheese is all melted on there. And then all I do is put my little tomato slices, and it's like having a vegan grilled cheese. This is delish. Then I will just sprinkle a little bit of my Celtic sea salt on there. Then I just sprinkle a little bit of nutritional yeast on there. And that is part of my dinner. Then for a little variety, I will do 2 more of the rice cakes, and I use half an avocado, and I scoop that out. And I just slice it so that I can fit it on the rice cake. Just make it like into little slices. Then I put my tomato on there. Throw an extra one on there. And some Celtic sea salt. That is what just makes it delish. It gives it that nice salty flavor. Put a little bit on the grilled cheese. And that is it. That is my dinner right now. Got a nice little variety there. And then later on, about an hour, if I'm hungry, then that's usually when I'll have my dessert if I want it. And that's it. I have a really simple diet. Again, this is just what works for me. This is what my taste buds and my body is craving right now. And this is my summertime, basically all that I eat. Then at night, before I go to bed, I will either do the Teamy colon tea, or I have this is raw organic dandelion root tea. This helps with digestion, and it is a liver and kidney detox. This is an awesome tea. I've been drinking this for quite a while now, and I'll just put some honey in there. So I hope this gave you guys some ideas if you're looking for healthy things to eat, not even necessarily vegan, but this food just keeps me feeling fueled and healthy and keeps my belly feeling good and not bloated. Everyone is different. Some of these foods might not work for you guys, but I kind of feel like I am a great test because I do have so many digestive issues from past surgeries and scar tissue in my intestines that these foods all agree with me. I will link everything that I talked about down in the description box, and if you guys want to try the Teamy Detox with me, let me know down in the comments. I will definitely do another video 20 days from now because I've only been doing this for 10 days, and already having incredible results. So everything will be linked down below in the description box. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Bye.